my dear friends of Maricita Colors in English. Today I will show you how I made this nice crocheted sweater Florentina. The fantasy stitch is very easy to make. It's the same that I made or I use in the crocheted vest Leo. I made it in one piece. I will let you this pattern on the comments, on the description box, and at the end of this video. The fantasy stitch is very easy to make. I use only chains, double crochet and single crochet, and I must alternate double crochet and single crochet. You must make two pieces the same, that can be the front or the back. After this, you must join the laterals and the shoulders. And at the end, I made the sleeves. The pieces must have the same number of stitches and the same number of rows. This nice sweater is size large and you can make for winter too. The name of my crocheted sweater is Florentina, like my grandmother. So now we will learn to make this beautiful crocheted sweater Florentina. I use this nice yarn that is 60% cotton and 40% acrylic. I use 250 grams. I use the hook number 4,50 millimeters. In the etiquette says that I can use hooks between 3 and 4 millimeters. The base of this fantasy stitch is 23 chains plus 6 chains, 29 chains. If you want wider, 29 chains plus 6 chains, that is 35, and so on. You must make first one pattern for to know how many inches or centimeters make your little pattern. My sweater is 50 centimeters of wide and it's a large size. I will make 101 chains. Cadenetas en español. I begin to make the 101 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100 and 101 chains. This will be the width of your waist. When you make the fantasy stitch is not so longer. So you must make a little pattern for to know how many centimeters or inches make your yarn and hook. I will begin with the first row of the fantasy stitch. I will insert the hook on the 8th chain. Here I will make the first single crochet. Medio punto or punto bajo en español. 2 chains of separation, and on the 3rd stitch I will make 1 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3. Vareta en español. 2 chains of separation, and in the next 3rd stitch we must make 1 single crochet. We must alternate single crochet and double crochet every 3 stitches. So I make the single crochet, medio punto, 2 chains of separation and 1 double crochet on the next 3rd stitch. So in this first row I alternate single crochet, double crochet, separated for 2 chains every 3 stitches. we must repeat until that we finish the row. 2 chains, 1 single crochet on the next third stitch, and 2 chains of separation. I'll come back when I finish this first row. Here almost I finished the first row of the fantasy stitch. Now I will make 1 double crochet, 2 chains of separation, 1 single crochet on the next third stitch, 2 chains of separation, and I must make 1 double crochet in the first chain. So for this you must make correct the numbers, don't forget. On the first row I finish with 1 double crochet. Why? Because here on the begin I let 8 chains. So 2 are of separation, 3 chain represent 1 double crochet, and the rest are the base. So we begin with 1 double crochet and I must finish with 1 double crochet. To begin the next row, I must make 1 single crochet because we must alternate the stitches. So I will make 3 chains. The first will be the first single crochet and 2 chains of separation. So altogether 3 chains. We turn the crocheted work, and when the yarn of the begin is on the right side, to me this is the front of the work. If I begin with 1 single crochet, I must finish with 1 single crochet. Here I find 1 single crochet of the previous row, I must make over 1 double crochet. So we must alternate to the stitches. 2 chains of separation, and over 1 double crochet I will make 1 single crochet. 2 chains of separation, and we alternate double crochet and single crochet separated for 2 chains. Now over this single crochet I will make 1 double crochet, 2 chains of separation, and over the double crochet I make the single crochet. I catch 2 yarns for that the stitch is more nice. 2 chains of separation and 1 double crochet. It's easy to recognize the stitches because the single crochet is short and the double crochet is a little bigger. Don't forget the 2 chains between every stitch. I will come back when I finish this second row. Here I made 2 chains, and over the single crochet I must make 1 double crochet, 2 chains of separation, and to finish I must make 1 single crochet. Where? Here I have the 8 chains of the begin. So I must pass the 2 chains, we turn the chains, we pass the 2 chains that are the of separation, and the third is like the double crochet of the previous row. I catch 2 yarns and I make the single crochet. And this is the second row for the front of the work. How I make this is the single crochet of the begin, and at the end I have the single crochet. This is the way that you can check that your work is correct. To begin the third row, I will make 5 chains, because I must make 1 double crochet over the single crochet. So 3 are 1 double crochet and 2 chains of separation. Altogether are 5 chains that we must make when we finish the front of the work. We turn the crocheted work and now we are in the reverse. So for the reverse, I begin with 1 double crochet. After the double crochet, I must make 1 single crochet. And here over the double crochet of the previous row, I will make the single crochet. We alternate single crochet, double crochet, and always the 2 chains of separation. 3 chains, 1 double crochet and 2 chains of separation. Now 2 chains of separation, and over the single crochet we made 1 double crochet. So we repeat only all the stitches, 2 chains and 1 single crochet. It's very easy to make this fantasy stitch. Again 1 double crochet, and don't forget always the 2 chains of separation between every stitch. Here almost I finished the reverse, the row for the reverse. Here I will make over the double crochet 1 single crochet, 2 chains of separation, 1 double crochet, 2 chains of separation, 1 single crochet, 2 chains of separation, and here after the single crochet I must make 1 double crochet. So where I make, here I made 3 chains in the beginning of the previous row. So in the first, that is like the single crochet, I will make the double crochet. I begin this row for the reverse with 5 chains, 3 represent 1 double crochet, and I must finish the row with 1 double crochet. To begin the next row, I will make 3 chains. 1 represents the first single crochet and 2 of separation. You must alternate these 2 rows with 3 and 5 chains. I turn the crocheted work, now I am on the front, and I will make 1 double crochet over the single crochet of the previous row, 2 chains of separation, over the double crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 chains of separation, and only we must alternate all the stitches. Remember that you must make 2 pieces the same, with the same number of stitches and with the same rows. To count the rows, look here, I begin with the single crochet, 1, double crochet 2, 3 single crochet and 4 the double crochet. So I have 4 rows. I will be back to show you how I finish the first piece of my sweater. Here I made 55 rows. This is the reverse of my work, and the long is 50 centimeters, that is 19.6 inches approximately. And from wide I have 50 centimeters too, that is 19 centimeters, 6. This is a large size. Here I will finish the row and I will close the thread. Over the single crochet I make 1 double crochet, 2 chains of separation, 1 single crochet, 2 chains, 1 double crochet, 2 single crochet. Where I find the double crochet I make the single crochet, and where I find the single crochet I make the double crochet, and always with the 2 chains of separation. One double crochet, you must make 2 pieces the same, with the same stitches and the same number of rows. To finish this row, if I made 1 single crochet, the next must be 1 double crochet, where in the first chain of 3 of the previous row. Double crochet, vareta or punto alto. To close our work, only I pass the yarn into the stitch, we cut, and I pass the yarn into the last stitch, and I finish the first piece of my sweater. Now I will make the second piece and I come back to show you how I join the lateral, the shoulder, and we make the sleeves. This is the second piece of my sweater. This is the reverse of my work. I am in the 55 row. You must make the same. I must make 2 chains, 1 single crochet over the double crochet of the previous row, 2 chains, 1 double crochet, 2 chains, 1 single crochet, and I will finish this row. After this, we will join the lateral and the shoulders. After the 2 chains, I must finish with 1 double crochet in the first chain of the 3 chains that we made on the previous row. And this is the double crochet. And to close, again we cut the yarn and we pass the yarn into the last stitch. You don't must to let so fillet or so much yarn like me. So now this is the reverse. I will turn to the front. You know, the front is when the yarn of the begin is in the right side. This is the front. I made this from down to up, and I must make the 2 pieces front with front. This is the second. I will recognize the front. Here is the yarn of the begin, so I make, this is the front. I made from down to up, and I will turn front with front. This is the front and this is the front too. Here I have 50 centimeters approximately, and I will let 26 centimeters of open for the neck, less the 50 centimeters, 26 less the 50 is 24 centimeters, 24 centimeters we must make in 2 parts the same, that is 12 centimeters for every shoulder. Remember that we must close 12 centimeters in every shoulder. I will make the 12 centimeters in the shoulder. and I make the mark for to know where I must to close. I use the hook number 3 millimeters for that our hook can enter easier on the work. Here I have the 5 chains, so in the third I insert, and in front too I have the double crochet. From in front we must have the same stitches. I pass the yarn, I make one slip stitch, one chain like join, and another chain like the first single crochet. We will join the shoulder. And I will make one single crochet in every stitch from in front. The stitches, the single crochet and the double crochet must coincide because it's the same. Between the stitches we have the chains, and you must make the stitches to the single crochet too in these places. So like this I will close 12 centimeters. Here almost I finished to join the first shoulder. This is the double crochet and in front too, and I will finish in one single crochet. So front in front we must have the same number of stitches. Here I have 8 stitches. I count only the single crochet and double crochet. Remember to make the single crochet here in the chains that we make between the stitches. The stitches for me or to me are the single crochet and the double crochet. Here is the mark in the single crochet. So I will join single crochet front to the single crochet. First I make one single crochet in the chains, and this is the single crochet, and in front I find another single crochet and I make one single crochet, and here I have the 12 centimeters. I pass the yarn and I will cut, and we close the first shoulder, and look, it's very nice this single crochet. In the front, look, it's very nice too. Remember that you must close the same centimeters or inches that you make in the another shoulder. Now I will sew the lateral. This is the shoulder. This is the front in front, and I will join the lateral. Here I will let 18 centimeters for a large size. For the XL is 20 centimeters, medium 16 centimeters, and small 14 centimeters. You must let open these centimeters or inches, and you must make the same in the another arm. So for this large size I will let only 18 centimeters. And here I will make one mark, one yarn, for to know until where I must join. This is the rows, so you can count the rows because we have the two pieces the same, so we must have the same number of rows. And the rest I will close with the single crochet. I will close two with the hook number 3 millimeters. Here remember that is the rows that we will join. I try to find the edge. Here I have the 5 chains, so I will enter in the third, that is the center, like the first double crochet. I catch always 2 yarns, for that my stitch is nice. This is like this is single crochet, double crochet in the other side. And in front is 2 this double crochet, the first. I will try to catch always 2 yarns. So I will enter in the edge, and with the new yarn I will pass. I will make 1 chain like join and another chain like the first single crochet. And I will join until the mark. I will let open only 18 centimeters. Here we join the lateral, the rows. We have the same number of rows. From in front, I will make 1 single crochet. Front in front. You must try that coincide the rows. I made 55 rows in my sweater, but in your sweater maybe you have less or more, so you can count the rows. Almost I am in the mark, so front in front only I made 1 single crochet to join my sweater, my lateral, single crochet, punto medio, punto bajo or medio punto en español. We join the rows of the lateral. So little to little we are in the mark. And here I make out the mark. I enter into the stitches, not in the big holes. With this hook number 3 millimeters is easier to join. So now I have here approximately the 18 centimeters, and I will close. I cut the yarn and I pass the yarn into the last stitch. The same, remember, you must make in the another lateral. Now that I join the lateral and my shoulder, I will make the slip. But first I will turn into the front of our work. We will work in the front. And with the hook that I use to make the sweater, because I will make the sleeves, I will begin the first row or round. Here is the shoulder, the suit, and the lateral is here. So here from down, where is the join of the lateral, I will begin to make the stitches. I will use the Fantasy Stitch 2. we insert into the sew where is the lateral. I bring the yarn, I make one chain of join, and I will begin with 5 chains more. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 chains. This is like 1 double crochet and 2 chains of separation. And I will make 1 single crochet here in this stitch. 2 chains of separation and 1 double crochet. I try to count 3 stitches. This is the lateral, so it's not the same. You must try to count 3 stitches. Don't must be exactly. 2 chains of separation and 1 single crochet. So we begin with all the stitches. 2 chains and 1 double crochet. We try to count the 3 stitches. So we will alternate 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet separated for 2 chains every 3 stitches. The same you must make in the another sleeve. Remember, for that you have the same number of stitches. 2 chains and 1 single crochet. So like this I will repeat until that we finish the round. Here almost I finished the round. Here are the 5 chains of the beginning. 3 are 1 double crochet. So before this double crochet I must have 1 single crochet. So I must try that coincide the stitches. 2 chains, 1 single crochet, 2 chains, and here I can make 1 double crochet, and before I must make 1 single crochet for that coincide the work. So I don't have place, but I will try to make all the stitches. Here I make 1 double crochet, 2 chains, and before the chains of the beginning I will make 1 single crochet. It's not a problem. We must make this only in this row. 2 chains, and I will join in the 3rd chain. The first one from join, and 3 is 1 double crochet, and we make the slip stitch, and ready. We make the first round. You must make the same in the another slip. Over the double crochet we must make the single crochet, so are 3 chains. The first is the first single crochet and 2 chains of separation. And now we begin to make all the stitches. Over the single crochet we make the double crochet. 2 chains of separation, don't forget. And over the double crochet we make the single crochet. So like this we will repeat all the stitches. We alternate double crochet, single crochet, separated for 2 chains. One single crochet. I will back for show you how I join this second row or round. Here I must make 1 double crochet, 2 chains of separation, and I find the 3 chains of the beginning. In the first chain I will join with 1 slip stitch, and we join the round of our slip, and all the stitches coincide. To begin the another row, we must repeat the 5 chains. So we must alternate 5 chains and 3 chains, 5 chains and 3 chains. And always continue making the single crochet and the double crochet and the 2 chains of separation. I will tell you how many stitches I have. I only count the single crochet and double crochet, not the chains. I will count. The first stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and 26 stitches. This sleeve has 26 stitches. You don't must make increases or decreases. We will make all these stitches in every round. In one row or round you will begin with 3, and in the another round you will begin with 5 chains. And always continuing with the fantasy stitch. 2 chains, and where I find the double crochet I will make the single crochet. 2 chains. When I finish this arm, I begin the another arm, and I must have the 26 stitches in every round. Now only I will make the long of my arm. I will be back for show you how I close this first arm. Almost I finish my arm. This is the round number 48. I began this round with 3 chains, so I must finish with 1 single crochet. Remember that you can make the long of your arm that you prefer. I alternate 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet separated for 2 chains. Here always I put a mark for to know where I began or begin the row or round. Now I make 2 chains, 1 double crochet, 2 chains, and here I find the 3 chains of the beginning. The first represent the single crochet, so I will make 1 slip stitch. This is the round number 48. I pass again the yarn, cut the yarn, and I close my arm. And I finish my arm. The same you must make in the another lateral, in the another side. I will tell you how many centimeters I have here. Here I make a mark where I begin the first round of the arm, and approximately, I will tell you in centimeters, I have 46 centimeters of long the arm, and of wide almost 22 times is 40 centimeters of wide. This is another arm. You must make for the front the same with the 26 stitches, all the stitches that you have in your arm. Now I will make the second arm and I will come back for show you how I finish my nice sweater. Here I am in the last round, the 48th round in my second arm. I make 1 double crochet, 2 chains, and I find the 3 chains of the beginning. The first represents the single crochet, so I must make 1 slip stitch. Punto deslizado en español. Now I have the same rounds that the another slip. I pass the yarn into the last stitch, I cut, and I finish to pass the yarn. So I finish the second arm of my sweater. The 2 arms have the same number of stitches and the same number of rounds. You can make the length of your arm that you prefer. Now I only will sew some of the yarns. This is the reverse of my sweater. Here is the shoulder, the sew, the single crochet that we join front with front, and I will sew this yarn. This is the reverse, remember, reversa en español, revés tú. And I will begin to sew. I always make a knot for that is secure my thread. I will show you. I pass the needle and this is the knot that I made for that my yarn or my sew is secure. Try don't let knot for that don't disturb the person that use or wear the sweater. And we have ready our nice crocheted sweater, Florentina. It's very easy to make this fantasy stitch. Before I finish my pattern, I want to invite you to subscribe here on my channel, Maricita Colors in English. It's total free. Remember, activate the bell for receive the post when I have a new video here on my channel. Remember that you can find me too on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you very much to all the persons that comment, share and give 1 like to my video, and we see us in my next crocheted or knitting pattern. Chao, chao. Gracias amigos. Hasta la vista.